Happy birthday, Scorpio. I can't believe it's your birthday already. Crazy. As many of you know, I have a lot of Scorpios I love, starting with my daughter. Number one, my brother. My father was Scorpio. Even my ex-husband was a Scorpio. My daughter was born on, what's wrong with my mind, October 29th. She's got a channel, by the way, Jenny Love Tarot. You guys should definitely check her out if you like these intense messages, but in a shorter version. Because hers are about 20 minutes, I think. So yeah, so sometimes I know you guys just put up with me, but that's okay. Alright, Scorpio. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is for those who truly guided to the channel. However, your intuition led you here. Good for you for listening. This is for those excuse me, who may have planets in sign of Scorpio. Why am I stuttering my words? You think I was drunk? I'm not, I promise. You may be in love with the Scorpio. Hopefully the Scorpio is in love with you. So, let's go ahead and get into our reading. This is for October. Remember, time is fluid. We're going to start with the Universal Tarot. It's really torn whether to use the Universal Tarot or the Good Tarot. I may end up using them both. Okay, this is the time when we just want to take a moment and just relax your mind. Just relax. Taking a couple deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. This is a great time to invite your spirit guides in, ask for signs of confirmation. And just release the outcome. Just go with the flow. Let's begin. I know it looks like I got in a fight. I didn't. Well, I did with a punching bag. My grandson got a punching bag and I was trying and I was just letting my aggravation out and it felt good. And then like an hour later, I was just downstairs doing something. I'm like, what happened to my hand? Crazy. All right. October. I'm doing your reading a little early. I want you to have it before your birthday. We have the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, possibly. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Ten of Cups. Go to the 9 to the 10. Immediately. So showing where your focus is at. For some of you, it is on the creation of the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is a harmonious life. It's a house filled with laughter, joy. Doesn't mean there's not challenges, but we take it on together. Right? When we have each other's back, challenges are, bring them on. Bring them on. Focusing on that. We have the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, coming under the Queen of Swords. Interesting. Two queens. we have the High Priestess coming under the Nine of Wands. So, you know, someone's intuitively trying to figure something out. We have the Five of Cups coming right under that Ten of Cups. So immediately I go from the Ten of Cups down to the Five of Cups. And then we have the Five of Swords. So why did I lose 5 cups so quickly? Well, the Five of Swords gives us a clue. It tells us the type of energy someone was in, you know, well, probably a household was in. This is a lot of fighting, you know, a lot of arguing, a lot of back and forth, a lot of ego-based energy. Doesn't mean that's who we are at the core. It really doesn't. It could have been situational. Because I feel like I do, you know, here is the Ten of Cups, so I know that it existed. Okay, it existed. But I go down to the 5. To me, it's a symbol of, you know, partnership, and now I'm by myself. But the focus, right? I have focus up here on this Ten of Cups, and then down here, the focus is of the past. I'm focused on what I lost. I'm focusing on those 5 cups that I lost. It's almost like the Tower must have came in between, but did it? It's not showing. But here is part of the reason, okay? Part of the reason. I think I'm going to take 3 more cards. I think we need a total of 9 today. And I'm leaving these 2 together. Can you see that? Oh, by the way, I didn't even notice this. Look at this. 5 and the 5. Look at this, guys. We have the 5 and the 5, okay, coming out together. I felt like I had to keep them together. What's above them is the 10. So we start with the 10, and then bam, here's the split. Here's the 2 5s, which would equal the 10, but they're split. They're split. So I'm focusing on those 5 cups I lost. My back is, though, to the energy of what possibly caused it. My back is to it. So I'm focusing more on the pain and not the reason. You know, I'm focusing on the heartbreak, but not what got us there. Because again, the Ten of Cups existed. It did exist. It can exist again. It absolutely can exist again, right? But there's a lot of ego energy here, and I'm not recognizing it. I'm not seeing it. Either that or I'm not ready to see it. This could be the other person, of course. But I do feel like for a lot of you, it is you. Could be both of you going through it, right? But at this moment, it doesn't seem like there's awareness of it. However, this 5 is looking at the High Priestess. So I feel like I am searching. I am searching for the light. I am searching for the answer. I am searching for the reason. I'm beginning, right? I'm beginning. Getting that gnawing effect. Is that a word? Gnawing? That gnarling, that feeling that doesn't go away. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Right? And by the way, this does not have to just be love. I mean, it's love. It's a form of love. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic love. It's going to be my family, you know, my community. But I know one thing, you know, there it was. Oh, I have the 2 of Swords coming underneath these 2 queens. I have 2 queens, I have 2 swords. I have the high priestess to her right. So here's someone who's seeking a direction. Should I? Shouldn't I? What should I do? Right? What should I do? Seeking direction in some form. So I have 2 directions I can go here. I can think it out, you know what I mean? Think it. Or I can trust this feeling that I've been getting. Probably what moved me where I am right now anyway. It's this feeling that I'm getting. Your intuition is really pulling you because it's showing me that. It's showing me that. I'm feeling it and it's showing it to me. I'm glad I used this deck now. I have the, what the heck, the High Priestess coming under, no, the Hierophant. Duh, no wonder I was confused. The Hierophant coming under the High Priestess, thank you very much. And then I have the 7 of Cups coming under the 5 of Cups. Okay, let me focus. So, a couple things. First of all, I know a few of you are trying to decide something. You're trying to make a decision of a choice. Okay. Some of you may be trying to make a decision of, should I stop thinking about someone? Should I let someone go? Should I look for better? You know, should I look for a better man? Should I look for a better woman? And, you know, I can ask myself that, but yet I still have this feeling within me. You know, I'm trying to make a decision. Do I keep loving someone or do I let them go? Do I let them go? One of the reasons is you have this longing now to live within a partnership of a much higher vibration than what it previously was, whether that be with one person or everyone I get involved with. I now have this longing for a higher vibrational relationship. Again, the 10 of Cups is here, so it exists. Of course, I just got to match my energy. I have to match the energy of the 10 of Cups. That way, it reveals itself. There it is. Oh, there it is. You know, you're evolving spiritually. Your faith is evolving. And with that, you know, you're maturing. And with that, old energy doesn't seem to fit anymore. It doesn't seem to fit. Maybe I have a hard time finding someone who's matching my energy. Well, if that's the case, I would just be patient. Be patient. The universe will send you someone to match your energy, but be patient. Okay? Patient. You're like, patient? Patient? That's all I've been is patient. But have you been patient? Because I feel some are making maybe making bad decisions. Now, not horrible decisions, anything like that, but things, I make a decision, I do something because I'm in this lower energy, because I'm missing someone. So I respond by doing this. And then after I do that, I'm left with regret. I'm left with regret. It's almost like I'm trying to cover this with this, and it won't work. I can't. You can't cover it. I just got to go through it. I just got to feel it and keep moving. And the reason I'm saying this is, maybe you're out dating and you're just in that, can you mourn and love at the same time? That's a good question that I asked, and some of you asked that too. Can you mourn and love at the same time? Can your heart do both? I'm sure it's capable. But I would call that the mastering of. So give yourself credit. Let yourself mourn, right? Whatever that means to you, before you make some decisions that you probably would not make otherwise. That's what I'm getting around to, right? Because what I really want, again, this is all adding up to the 10 of Cups. But I got my back to all the energy that could really help me grow from that experience. So that kind of keeps me in the cloud of, I don't know, nothing feels right, I don't know, I don't trust myself, anxiety, and, something comes up, oh, I want to, oh, no, maybe not, or, whatever, however it shows for you. Sometimes like you feel like you're half the person you used to be. Here it is. I feel like half of you's been taken away. And I would say for those of you who are not going to give up on someone that you were with previously, which, I feel like you're one or the other, and you know which one you are. It's either time for you to move on from something that used to be and stop thinking that does not exist again. Okay, it does. If I want it. Okay, however, I just feel like there's some of you, maybe you're married. I don't know. I shouldn't just say that you're married. Anyway, I feel like there was some type of situation that happened, and from that situation, then everything crumbled, right? Our communication was bad. It got bad. I got the 5 next to the 5. So in communication, I got to say, you're side by side. You know what I mean? Like 50-50. One probably did something, but the other one brought their energy right down to that energy, right? So instead of insisting this person bring their vibration up, I jumped right down to their energy. Angry, right? I'm angry. I feel like these two people were really intuitively linked, could feel each other intuitively. I feel like that feels like it's been broken. It feels like it's disappearing. That's what you feel anyways. Which I'm not surprised, because again, if I look at where your energy's at, you can't have clear vision with that. Your vision is, it's like trying to see in the dark. How far can you see? You can barely see right in front of you, right? You light the flame. All of a sudden, you start to see. So again, when I make decisions in that energy, well, I'm making them as if I was blind. And then many times I feel regret afterwards. And that's not easy. It's not easy, right? Because ultimately, I have you wanting to live from a higher vibration. Like, I know the benefits. Just in trying to get myself there. Some of you, not everyone. Some of you, you're still. Okay. Look at this, guys. I have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. So if nothing else, it tells us just clear your energy. Clear it. Just breathe it away. Inhale the positivity and blow out that negativity. Right? It's bringing myself to a clear energy, bringing myself to the zero. 7 of Pentacles underneath that. You know, that's about building a life of, you know, seeds of intention that are purposeful, that come to harvest when they're meant to, right? Because they have a purpose, a true purpose behind them. It's not about the fluff. The fluff is us, the free will. The Pentacles are surety, you know. Anyways, coming to the table. You know, the Fool's the energy of taking a chance, taking a risk. Think about it later. Now, I don't mean down here, because remember, I'm in a higher energy, because there's nothing weighing me down as the Fool. Nothing weighs me down. So I'm able just to float. I can float. When I think about the past, it starts to weigh me down. It's like gravity. Pushes you down. When I let it go, I just float. Okay. Let's use the Cosmic Tarot for clarifiers. We'll start by figuring out whose people are. Some of them may be you. Some of them could be, if you're intuitively guided, you're showing up. Some can be just be the energy, which some of them are just the energy. Not just the energy, but are energy of it. Some of you need to make a decision about work. You've been putting off a decision, and you need to make a decision. Maybe it's something in, you know, that's happening in your work that you're putting off, but you're prolonging something, and, you know, you're going to pay the price. You know, the day will come and you'll be like, ah, shit. How the hell did I do that? So think about that, because you're prolonging it. You know, you may be prolonging it because maybe you're not 100% sure on which way to go or what to bring forth, something like that. You're not 100% sure in your decision. This talks about coming from faith. Coming from faith. Coming from faith means coming also from your intuition, though. Okay. And what that means is there is really no ego energy involved here. But when I say that, I want you to think about something. That also means, excuse me, it also means you have to take off that armor for yourself, too. You know, you have to, and what I mean by that is, you got to understand that you're here to do whatever you want. You. Okay. Did I cut these? I don't think I did. So let's start with the Queen of Swords. Again, possible Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. She's a seeker of truth. She's a speaker of truth. She claims truth comes from balance. You know, you can't have the real truth your ultimate truth unless you have balance first. Look at this. We have the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Five of Pentacles is the energy of the spirit warrior. Right. The spirit warrior. As a warrior, there's many fights I need to fight. I fight them for growth. I fight them sometimes for the collective. Spirit warrior learns not to stay in a low energy very long. Right, maybe I need to dip in to do something, but then I need to just dip right back out. And the ability to do that, learning how to do that. It's controlling oneself in a way. So here it shows us the five, right? The split of something. The Five of Pentacles is also the energy of feeling like I got thrown out in the cold. Son of a bitch just threw me out in the cold. No regard for me. No regard. Yet this shows us, even in that darkness, there is opportunity. There is something that awaits you, right? There's a new path that opens. You got to say yes to it. You got to reach out for this wand. It'll be illuminated. There'd be no doubt. It then would just be a decision, do I or don't I? And I feel like the answer should be you should, because it's reminding you of who you are through the Spirit Warrior. Remind you of, that you have the strength to get through anything. It's like David and Goliath. Who would have thought you could do that, right? Who would have thought? But yet, then it's done. Let me grab a drink real quick. Just keep going. I feel like the Queen of Swords is like, what? What did you expect? What did you expect was going to happen? Like she's just throwing her hands up in the air like, what did you expect? I don't know if this is a version of you or someone else saying this to you, or you saying it to someone else. I throw my hands up. I have the Death card of Scorpio. It shows me the opportunities directly to you. You're directly attached to it. I have the Moon, card of Pisces. Two major arcanas back to back. I have the Six of Wands. I like that. I like that. Really coming over the Ten of Cups. It's a card of victory. That's a card of others finally seeing it your way, right? They take in your perspective. This is you having victory over something that was not clear to you. Something that you're trying to find an answer to. Maybe you've always had the answer, right? Maybe you're seeking outwardly and it's saying you always had the answer. But then the recognition of that directly connected to you. Well, hello, Ten of Cups on the Ten of Cups. Oh my gosh. And hello, Seven of Pentacles on the Ten of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. To me, Seven of Pentacles is a card of destiny, much like the Wheel. It tells me that these seeds are different events in your life, right? And these seeds have been planted, right? They've been planted with much care. And that tells me that each experience, each seed has much to teach you. You get a lot of growth out of it. You expand as a soul, right? It raises your vibration. It's the realization of that. It's also showing me with the Ten of Cups attached to it, over the Ten of Cups and the Victory card. Hello. That you have a real clarity, right? You start to get a real clarity, even over love. Maybe my awareness in it, right? Because again, you can't enter that Ten of Cups energy unless you're vibrating at the same energy. And it's showing me with the Victory card that you do. Something becoming clear. Sometimes that can be something as simply as, I no longer need an answer there. I no longer need the answer. It doesn't matter. And I'm able to let it go. To me, that's also victory. But hello, Ten of Cups. So, interesting. You know, for those of you who don't have love, and you wonder, will I have love? Will I have love? It's showing you that yes, if you truly want it, it'll find you. Now, I'm saying it'll find you. Should I say it like that? It'll find you. Well, okay, so you will, it's like you receive signs, right? It's like, I have an urge to go do this. I have an urge to go to the movies. Like, man, I really want to go to the movies. Why do I want to go to the movies? For the popcorn? I don't know. But I really want it. But no one will go with me. Why won't anybody go to the movies with me? Right? Following weekend. Anyone want to go to the movies? Nah. Let's go to the bar. There's something in me. I want to go to the movies. Third weekend. And a movie, anyone? No. Alright. I'm going to jump in an Uber and I'm going to take myself to the movies. I just want to go see a movie. You go to the theater, standing in line, ordering your candy, your popcorn, and someone walks up beside you. You feel a spark. It's just there. You just feel it. And it's begun. And it's begun. You never know when it's going to hit you. It's, do you listen to it or not? Do you listen to it or not? You know, if you don't, it just could simply mean I'm just not ready yet. I'm not ready to put myself into a partnership. I'm not ready. I don't know if I can give that yet. Because do I want it before I can give it? Probably not. Right? Because what doesn't match my energy fades away. It just fades away. That can be good and bad. But I have to be honest, when I'm looking at this corner up here, what it's really showing me is, you know, what's meant to be will be if we want it at that time. Because remember, you have free will. You can say no. And that's when a path will start opening over this direction, right? Doesn't mean there's nothing good over there. It's just not what's over here. Doesn't mean I can't come back around to over here, right? I can't. It's your life. Do what you want with it, right? But you're on a limited time basis. Okay. I'm leaving that up there because I really find that interesting. And let's move down to the second line. So do we really find out who this Queen of Swords is with that information? Not really, other than for some of you, this could certainly be someone from above helping you, right? With the Death card right above her. And, you know, you could be receiving messages from someone while you sleep in dream form. You know, you may just lay down to take like a short nap and then you get this download and you're like, what was that? What the hell? What was that? What am I picking up? And by the way, I mean, you're in a very intuitive energy. You're in a very, if I accept it, almost like it's like a very high vibration opening up, right? And it's the energy of pulling from previous lifetimes, wisdom from previous lifetimes. I'm pulling from it intuitively, psychically. Some of you, it's psychically, but don't worry about that word. You're feeling it, okay? I'm feeling it. Maybe it's to try to help heal this energy of the past, right? Sadness of the past. But it's all coming down to a much higher vibration. And then when I get down to this higher vibration, then I have the question, right? And I kind of like that when I look at it that way. So as I move into a balanced, let's put it that way, a balanced vibration, that's when I ask the question. That's what was previously felt cloudy and unsure to me becomes clear. I'm thinking of a Bob Seger song, and I think it's called Betty Joe. Betty Joe, getting out tonight. I have the Nine of Pentacles, and I have the Sun card. I love the Nine of Pentacles energy with the Queen of Pentacles energy, because now it doesn't mean you have to be Earth here. It doesn't at all. What it's saying is this is great energy. The light is going to be illuminating your career, your money, your creativity. This is a period when you shine, okay? Maybe if I take some of this, looking down here, and I move it over here into my creativity, what it's saying is you shine. Not only do you shine, but other people recognize it. Other people see it in you. Maybe you're bringing yourself to the Ten of Cups, right? You're bringing yourself to the Ten of Cups first through your creativity. Nine of Pentacles is a great card if you are self-employed, if you have your own business, if you have your own channel, if you have, you're writing your own book. It's a great energy of success. But it's also a card where you work I work hard, I work hard, but I enjoy what I do. So that is highlighted in the month of October, and probably moving forward. Because first you have the realization, and then you shine, right? And then other people see it from you. Let's keep going. So if you are self-employed, beautiful, beautiful energy. If you own a spiritually based business where it is like intuitively driven, beautiful, beautiful energy. Spotlight's on you. Shine, baby, shine. Okay, let's keep going. We're going to keep that out for a minute. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Devil, card of Capricorn. And we have the Eight of Wands. Okay, so we're moving over the High Priestess and the Five of Cups. Okay, so again, we have another five. This time it's the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands is like-minded energy, right? It's feeling like I'm competing with someone, but there really is no winner, right? Because we're like-minded. This is also the energy, if you feel, maybe business-wise, you feel you're in competition with people. Well, the spotlight is on you, so you're standing out, and don't look at it as you are in competition with anyone. anyone we're ever in competition with is ourselves, right? If we bring our best, well, then the best will find us. And that's exactly what's happened here with the Eight of Wands. The energy that you're putting out, especially relating to business, to how I make my pentacles, and the building up of my pentacles, the energy I'm putting out, it's like it's coming right back at you. It's like tenfold. Tenfold. So I may go up as a $10 bill and I come down as 100. That would be great. But that's the energy I'm feeling. And some of you may feel guilty about this. Do you feel guilty? Why do you feel guilty? You may be using some of your past experiences. You may be talking about some of your past experiences, and you may be worried that somebody hear about it. Somebody may not understand this part of you. But, if you're speaking your truth, you're speaking your truth. And that's that. Okay, so try to let go of that, because it's affecting you. It's affecting the energies, kind of like in a cycle of going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Some of you, this past energy is of a Capricorn, someone of a Capricorn. I feel like you did live together. You definitely lived together. Maybe married, maybe not though, but you lived together. Feel like you lived together. You got to be just a little careful here. So I feel like someone may be contacting you, coming back. I want you to be careful though, because I feel like someone may be trying to manifest this energy, but you're manifesting it through the Five of Swords. So I'm still someone in my ego. I'm certainly not in a place to forgive. What's the sense of me even beginning to invite it back unless I am ready to forgive or ready to ask for forgiveness? Maybe both. Maybe both. It just feels like it's coming off of the wrong energy, and hence I'm afraid it brings you the wrong results. Yet the Ten of Cups still exists. So this is energy. This is my energy. This is what the energy that the two of us put into it. It's saying, I can get it to the Ten of Cups. I can. I get victory right here. Victory over what? The Ten of Cups. Victory over what? The Ten of Cups. Why? Because it's meant to be. For some, it's meant to be. I'm just clouded. I'm clouded by my ego. They're clouded by their ego. And hence, it's the butting of the heads. And it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. Even when I think about them, and though my heart wants them back, I'm still doing it from a lower energy. I'm trying to bring something in a lower energy. And maybe they are too. And hence, therefore, I keep getting this lower energy. It's a cycle. And I need to get myself out of it, right? It's like the Seven of Cups. How? First of all, I got to stop. I got to find a balance. I got to invite in my guides. I got to ask for help if I'm in this endless cycle. I got to see it. It all begins with seeing it, the awareness over it. Don't put judgment on it. Don't put judgment on yourself, okay? You don't clear it by judging it. You clear it by taking the judgment away and just looking at it from that perspective. People are human. People make mistakes. We have to decide, can we forgive? Can we not forgive? I know some of you right now are saying, son of a bitch, and did this and he did that, and I'll never let him in. Well, then don't. This isn't about that. And don't cloud it for other people who are actually in this energy. Okay, because some people are meant to get back together if it's what they want. And if it's not you, just gracefully bow away. Okay, this part is not for me. You know, there's the energy of, I feel somewhat tied to someone, right? But I'm not meant to feel that way. I'm not meant to feel tied to them. I'm not meant to feel like, it's them or nothing, right? That is not life. That is not fair. And that's not fair to your soul. That's like getting a dog and then keeping it outside on a chain for the rest of its life. Well, hey, just enjoy the experience of living, but owner, I'm not really living, right? I'm stuck on the end of this chain. I can only go this far. I have zero freedom, right? You think for me, you feed me, everything. But that's my choice, right? It's your choice, how you want to live. It's your choice. Okay, I don't know where I was even going with that. I'm going to pick this up. Beautiful, beautiful energy for business, guys, for thinking about your finances. You know, if you feel down and out, focus on your creativity. That's what's going to pull you out. That's what's going to pull you out. Okay? And listen, if your bank account increases, don't feel guilty. First of all, I feel like somebody feels guilty. Stop doing that. You have every right to benefit from your work, right? You have every right. You know, maybe you have a channel on here and you have a hard time asking for donations. I get that. I do too. But when you need it, you need to ask too. You know what I mean? Like, be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be deserving to yourself. Okay, let's keep going. I have the Emperor. Card of Aries, possible Aries. That's part of your decision. He's part of... I have the Two Pentacles. Here we go again. And the Ten of Wands. Okay, so clearly, some of you are trying to make a decision of whether to end... I feel like it'd be more a work situation, jobs. I feel like you're saying to yourself, you know what? I'm not going to be such a yes person anymore. I'm going to start saying no. Should I do that? Then you ask, should I? Is that what I should do? Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe that'll go against me. Maybe that'll hurt my energy. Make it harder to manifest. Do you know what I mean? So, and this is the energy you're in. You think about it, you're thinking clearly, but then I start to talk myself out of it and I go a whole other direction. For some of you, it's definitely taking on less of other people's problems. I feel like you're trying to move yourself out of that. And it is the energy where I do need to learn to say no more. Because I need to protect my own energy. That's what it's about. Protecting your own energy. Because you become no good to anyone if you're not good within yourself. And I feel like some of you, you know, the reason why I want to do this is because you want to pursue something of your own. Maybe this Emperor comes in and offers something. You know, this is the job. This is the energy of the boss. Sometimes the energy of the wise one. It gives me wise counsel. But nonetheless, I have conflicting energy on how to make the decision. And I feel like the balanced energy is looking more at being able to say no to things that just, you know, I can't please all the people all the time, right? And then not please myself at all. There's nothing wrong with pleasing myself. I know, that sounded dirty. You know what I mean? Because it is other people's heaviness that's on you that then affects you, right? When you really don't have to be holding that. It's not really yours to hold. And you're realizing that now because opportunity is opening to you, okay? But to fully get enthralled in that opportunity, I've got to be able to say no over here. I've got to be able to maybe even delegate, right? I got to start delegating and stop taking it all on my own shoulders. Why can't I make a decision? Because I feel like there's what I want, and then bam, there's 100 reasons of everything else. Well, close the door to everything else. I was going to say, if you choose, right? If you choose, it's your choice. But I feel like sweet persuasion is what you need. A little sweet persuasion. I have the Queen of Swords back. She's now coming over the Hierophant. Again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and over Taurus energy. No, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Oh, yeah, over Taurus energy. We have the Four of Swords. So this is a healing process. This energy is somehow involved in whoa. Everything wants to come out. Let's see. Well, hello, lover. The lovers. The lovers. The Chariot. I like that. The Princess of Pentacles. And hello, Destiny. Okay. So, we're looking over the Hierophant, which is quite beautiful, right? So we're already coming from a higher energy. This is talking about partly my faith. My faith helps heal me. My faith helps heal me. I feel like I got to move that 5 out of there now. Almost like when I receive this healing, I can take this 5 and let it go, right? Because then I move into the Lover's energy. Now, the card means a head over heart decision. And we do have that energy, right? But it shows me where your persuasion is coming from. Everything else, and not so much your desire, your own desire. So we do have a little bit of that energy, but this is also about the connection. Right? It could have shown up as the 2 of Cups, right? It's about the connection. I mean, just look at the card. Look at the card. Sometimes I can just sit there and stare at these cards and just find all different kinds of things happening. But the one thing you can see is the love, right? I mean, they are nose to nose, head to head. There's a silver string. A connection that binds them, right? The silver string. There it is. So weird, I haven't seen that before. Wow. It's like coming down and picking up the color red as it starts to feel their energy, as it starts to pick up their energy. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, let's look at this. Well, who is my lover? Who is my lover? Who is my lover? Who is my true lover? Whoever your lover is at that moment is your true lover for that moment, right? For that time. When you meet possibly your next lover, that will be your right lover at that time. It will match your energy, put it that way. If that lover is not meant to be, let's say, in your life, doesn't match your energy, it fades away, right? Quickly, I realize that. If when I'm living from the higher vibration, I quickly can pick up lower energy. Doesn't mean I have to knock everyone else got lower energy. No, some maybe I can help rise to my energy. Maybe that's why they're seeking me. But those who mean trouble, I can pick that up. But I have to trust myself, right? So let go of that worry. I'm going to end up with the wrong person. Not if you come through your intuition. It's not based off the past, it's based off the energy. But there is that connection. And here is the Chariot. So for the Chariot to show up in a reading, we must have balanced energy. I mean, it can show up, but it won't take us anywhere, right? We cannot get on this Chariot until we have a yin-yang balanced. We have masculine and feminine balanced. We have good and bad. We have light and dark, all balanced. Doesn't mean we're perfect. Doesn't mean that the scales don't rock a little back and forth. Of course they do. Of course they do. But it's learning how to then regain that balance in any type of situation. Right? When I get in this kind of vibration, you can put me, you can put me in the middle of a fire, and I will learn to balance my energy first and then respond. And then you respond with great result. Versus if I'm standing in that fire and I go directly to fear and I don't respond well, I mean, I either run, hopefully you just run. But you understand what I'm trying to say, right? Okay. For some of you, I know this is about someone, at a younger time, someone of the past, right? I feel like you've been in question mode about this person for a while. I feel like when I say that you have a connection, you know exactly what I mean. This, even though you can walk away from this, right? You don't have to be in it. A lot of people are like, I give up on twin. Give up. You don't have to be in it. It is about you living your life, mastering your own vibration. And I promise you, even if you get that way individually, and sometimes it's easier that way to do it individually and let your twin do it individually, and then you come together in this higher vibration. I promise you, a lot of the bullshit is gone, right? And when things start to arise, you see it for what it is. The universe can't pull the wool over your eyes anymore. And it's not meant to. It's like you learn to master your energy. Okay? So things can still come to me. Lower vibration can come to me. But man, it just kind of slips away. Slip sliding away. Slip sliding away. Getting a destination. Keep sliding away. Okay, I'm about to sing that whole song. Who sang that song? Paul? Oh my gosh. I swear, when I do tarot readings, my mind turns to mush. Because I don't think I'm meant to use my mind. That's why. So when I stop to think about something, it's hardly ever there. Paul. God, I know. You guys will tell me. Okay. Let's pick this up. And what I'm going to do this month is I'm going to do an oracle card for the end of the readings. I am going to do the Mother Mary oracle cards. I hope you're okay with that. To me, don't even worry about what the faith is. It's the underlying message. Anyways, I myself believe in God, so I love the message on that level too. But trust me, these are universal. I mean, think about it. If you believe in God, then God doesn't say my message only goes to those who believe in me. Absolutely not. God loves all his children, right? So we got to remember that. Okay. Slip sliding away. Slip sliding away. In the destination. Slip sliding away. Let me give these a couple shuffles real quick. I think the moral of your story this month is concentrate on your creativity. Know that you are creating well into your future by what you're focusing on today. It's telling you to believe in yourself, right? But it's also telling you that the spotlight is on you. So, you know, a beautiful spotlight, by the way. It's the kind of energy where it seems like everything is going to start flowing, especially when it relates to career. Okay, things really start flowing. Take advantage of that energy. It's a time when epiphanies are going to come to you. Ideas are going to come to you. Maybe you can't do it all right now, but jot them down. Jot them down. I feel like you're going to get a lot. So it's up to you, of course, but I would jot them down because you never know what can come of it. Think of someone who just thought of the pencil one day. We need a pencil. We need something to write with, right? They invent a stupid little pencil and, well, hello. So, you never know. All right. Message for the collective. Message for the collective. Whoa. Excuse me 1 second. Blessings. I like that. Today I count my blessings, small and large, and I notice the new gifts that come to me from God. Let's read from the book. You received this card as a reminder of power. I'm sorry, let me start over. You received this card as a reminder of the power of gratitude. Perhaps you've been feeling sorry for yourself lately or feeling as if God has forgotten about you. Mother Mary reminds you that your prayers are answered in many different ways and blessings you already have. Many different ways, and guides you to notice all the gifts and blessings you already have. Sometimes shifting your focus from what's wrong to what's right can make you notice new blessings that had previously been overlooked. This is a card of optimism, asking you to purposely and continuously focus upon everything and everyone that you're grateful for. You can make a mental or written list daily, ideally to train your mind to notice all the gifts you already have. By doing so, you're more likely to notice the new ones coming your way. This card also signifies that new blessings are entering your life as an answered prayer. Beautiful. Beautiful. And with that, I'd like to give you my gratitude for being with me, for allowing me to be me, for putting up with my changes, just being with me during my growth in this channel, my growth in life. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your beautiful donations. It truly is what keeps a channel alive. It's the only way I know, unless I do all kinds of other tricks, and I don't want to do that. I just want to give it to you straight, right? I don't want to have to do all the tricks that YouTube is asking us to do. I just want to give it to you straight. So, thank you for the donations to keep me alive, keep the channel alive, and to keep the messages alive. Truly, that's what you're doing, keeping the message alive. Thank you for sharing my videos to those you think would benefit from it, who need to hear it, as a helping hand. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for that, because I want the message to stretch as far as they can, right? To reach the other side of the world, which I already know they do. We have friends from all over the world who are here with us all over the world. And I love that because, we have so many more things alike than we do different, especially when it comes to our heart, right? And I just love you all. I mean, I love that I have people. When my kids were young, I really taught them never to judge someone by the color of their skin. Never. I mean, it just blows my mind when people do that. Like, what in God's name makes you think that this person is different than you because their skin is brown and your skin is white? Like, where do you even get that from? You know, and a lot of those people believe in God. So I don't know, but I raised my kids consciously to not think that way, to not, you know, ultimately they make their own decision, of course, and thank God, you know, just see the world the way it, you know, see for what it really is. But what's my point? I don't know. I just lost my thought. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I love you so much. Happy birthday, Scorpio. Happy birthday. Please stop by my daughter's channel, Jenny Love Tarot. I'll try to put a link up and wish her a happy birthday also. I'd really appreciate it, guys. Thanks so much. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.